Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Our next guest is a man of many talents. He's a comedian, an author, a musician, an actor. He's one of the favourite guests that I've ever watched on Would I Lie to You? Well, now he's down under with a hilarious new show called Ready, Steady, David O'Doherty. And guess what his name is? It's David O'Doherty. Hello, David.
Here he is.
I love that intro. That was an absolutely perfect intro. Makes me seem more talented than I actually am, but yeah, I'll accept it.
Well, please, but you are all those things. And I like the musician part because you often incorporate a miniature electronic keyboard. It's not what you'd call a chick magnet, is it?
No, I got it from my confirmation.
Really?
Oh, really?
I mean, there's a very Irish sentence now. Yeah, you see, my father is an actual musician. He is a piano player who would have played on like Tin Lizzy records and dozens of recordings over the years. And I think he didn't want me to play a big piano because you can't turn it down. But the small plastic Yamaha and Casio, you can just simply take the batteries out and then I can't be heard.
And this is the same one that you got for your confirmation.
I'll be honest, Jonesy, it's been replaced several times as sometimes after a gig you take it to a bar and sometimes someone in that bar sits on your beautiful keyboard you got for your confirmation.
It sounds great.
Your confirmation keyboard, because when you make your confirmation, I'm a Catholic, Amanda's not a Catholic, but that you're about, 12 years of age?
Yes, exactly, yeah. So I definitely, I wanted to be a professional cyclist and that wasn't working out. And then I decided I would become a professional musician. And has that worked out? I'll let you be the judge of that.
And how did your family feel when you said you were going to be a professional comedian? Because that would be way down the chain, you'd think.
Well, when your dad is a jazz musician, I think it might actually be a step up. You know, 'cause technically, I think in terms of what would horrify potential, in-laws more, and probably jazz is more horrific than comedy. So I'm doing okay. I mean, it's an interesting family, Amanda, because my great-grandfather was a famous, like a revolutionary in the revolutionary period in Ireland. And then my grandfather was like a secretary to a prime minister. And then my dad is a jazz musician and I'm a stand-up comedian. So it doesn't bode well for the generations coming after me. The trajectory seems to be going down.
I'm saying
what's left?
Someone in your family is going to be a game show host or working on TV advertorials.
Maybe professional yo-yo.
Well, I love the idea that you recently featured on British Bake Off. Was that terrifying? It's a very genteel show, but it looks terrifying.
It is absolutely. I rehearsed harder for that than I have for the Edinburgh Fringe, for anything that I've ever done. And then on the day or on the couple of days when we filmed it in the same studios where they filmed the James Bond. So it's got an outdoor grassy bit, so it looks very beautiful. And I fell to pieces. Day one, the first two sections of Bake Off, I was the laughing stock. But then what you really want to be on one of these shows, I've realized since then, is the hero, the redemption arc. So at the very end, my showstopper, it really brought the house down. And
what did you get your redemption arc?
I didn't get a handshake, which is the thing you want from Mr. Paul Hollywood.
Yes.
But I certainly, looking at the feedback that I got online, and I think it was more feedback than I've ever got for anything, people liked it. So it was quite an emotional cake that I made, Amanda. So
what makes a cake emotional? What was it?
So you had to do a cake. I think heroism was you had to do a cake inspired by that. And I've always liked those Antarctic exploration stories, particularly the Irish explorer Shackleton was the one who got his ship stuck in the ice for a year. So I made a giant meringue with a tiny chocolate flake ship in the middle of it.
Oh, brilliant.
It genuinely... So I looked up what the food they had when they were stuck in the ice for a year, and they had rum and dates. So I put a layer of rum and dates inside it. And by fluke more than anything, it's one of the most delicious things I've ever tasted. So yeah, I may move full-time into cakes after this tour.
Well, I thought being a comedian, you would have used the cake tin, the bunt, just for the comedic jokes to go with it. See,
he's not as crass as you, Brendan.
All you got to do is just say bunt and people just start laughing dirtily.
I'll bear that in mind for my big return.
Yeah,
Thank you very
that's
much,
right.
Jonesy.
If you come up on the stage with
Shackleton's bunt.
with your keyboard and your bunt, hopefully no one sits on it.
No, that's true. That sounds like the name of our show. Keyboard and bunt.
David, it's so great to talk to you. Tickets to David O'Doherty's show are on sale now at ticketek.com.au. Such a treat to catch up with you.
Thank you, David.
Well, thanks so much, you guys. Do you know what I look forward to with this gig as much as anything?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Enmore. It's in Newtown in Sydney, and then afterwards we pick always with the help of the 1,600 people that are there. We pick a slightly quiet, sad pub in Newtown that maybe no one's in for whatever reason, and we decide to have an after party there. So suddenly. You normally get 300 approximately from the gig, just turn up and we party into the small hours. So that's something I'm looking forward to as well.
Right.
So
We'll find out and try and crash that as well.
Because there's that one that's just up the road and it's got a motorbike hanging over the bar and there's no one ever in it. It's so great.
And just for your information, there's a Chinese restaurant across the road. It's part of the Royal Hotel. Anything you eat in there is going to be just brilliant.
You'll enjoy that. And for further information, I actually appeared naked on the stage at the Enmore Theatre, if that helps.
oh my goodness.
It was
Sorry,
for the full Monty.
Yeah, it was for a real thing. I wasn't just there showing my bunt.
It was the world's smallest organ, like yours.
Oh my goodness. It's all coming out now.
David didn't know he was going to get a show in return. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, David.